Alright, this is round 2, where we hopefully won't keep horrible hands, even though I'm tempted to keep this hand. I have a mulch which should find me lands, and I have 4, 5, 6, so I'm going to keep this and hope my opponent isn't too fast. So we might be playing against the Bloodline Keeper. That was not a good draw. Did not want to draw another 5 drop. But I do have a lot of 3 drops in my deck. Blue, black, okay. It's not nearly as bad of a matchup as blue-white, because usually they are pretty controlling, so you can often grind them out. But if he has Bloodline Keeper, that's not great. So I actually don't even want to hit that many lands of mulch, because then I just gonna have to discard. But I did, that's fine. So now I'm gonna... So I have 7 lands, so I can easily discard 1. Okay, I'm not... So I can discard a forest. And I'm tempted to discard another land, but the thing is, I'm gonna go boar on turn 4, then I'm gonna play another 5 drop. Alright, I'm gonna discard another land. I think I'm gonna be able to find lands before turn 6. I mean, it's tempting to discard a creature so I can spawn some more spiders, but I don't even have a spider spawning right now. Okay. And I did draw another land, okay, so I'm hoping for no Bloodline Keeper, even though I am representing Frightful Delusion. If my opponent wants to play around it. Maybe I should have played an island so I could bluff Dissipate. Yeah, that would have been better. That's also a pretty scary card. It becomes a 13-13. Alright, we are in trouble again. Yeah, we are not in good shape. But I don't have any removal spells in my deck, so that's just gonna, in 2 turns, it's gonna be a 13-13, and I have no outs, so it's not great. Alright, and he had that. I'm kind of losing faith in this spider spawning deck. I'm just getting completely destroyed. I mean, my hands have been bad, but this is kind of extreme. I'm gonna play. This might be able to gain 5 life at some point, so I'm gonna play a 4/4. How many spells do I have in my yard? 1. Okay. Oh. Yeah, my opponent's mixing a 13-13, and I'm dead to that, because even if I make some spiders, this guy has trample. So, alright, I'm dead. It would be nice if I had a silent departure, but I don't. I do have a 7/7. Yeah, we're dead. This draft is not going very well. Might be the last time I force spider spawning. I think, I mean, as I searched my draft viewer, and I did not get any silent departures. And I don't think if I had any claustrophobias either. Claustrophobia. Nope, no claustrophobias or silent departures. So the deck can lose to an unbeatable creature like that. I think I'm gonna take in Grave Bramble, because he was playing some but then again he was blue-black. So I think I like Pike to beat through his Typhoid Rats, so I think I'm gonna just submit and hope that he doesn't draw the test subject, or that I can be enough ahead on the board so that it doesn't matter. Okay, this is another 2-land hand, but I do have 2 alchemies. I'm gonna keep this hand and hope to draw a land. If not, I'm gonna lose. I'm also gonna lose to test subject, so you're just gonna have to accept that. So I have a rat. I don't care that much about typhoid rats. I mean, I want to trade off creatures, so it's not a huge problem. See if he has a test subject. Well, he might, but he might be... he probably doesn't have it. So, I'm gonna pass and play alchemy end of turn. Actually representing dissipate here. And I don't really care if he counters alchemy. There's a spider spawn. And I don't have a swamp. So I think I'm gonna take the spider spawning. So hard to flashback it for 7. So I'm just gonna... And I did not hit a land. It's annoying. I think I'm alchemying for a land here. If I cast mulch, I'm gonna end up having to discard some. Oh, that's not good. Take splinter fright, mill 2 creatures, and pass. But I think I had to take spider spawn. Because it's so far off to discard it. That's a good card, but I did hit a land. That's good. I could play Gravebrand, but it blocks that card pretty effectively because it's a zombie. Yeah, seems fine. I have 3 creatures in my yard, so it's a little early for spider spawning, but it could happen soon. Okay, so my opponent might be on burial rights. Oh, I think my opponent doesn't realize that this card is a zombie. So that's pretty sweet. Gets free value. I like it. Or maybe he just wanted to morbid something. No, he just messed up. That's okay. So I could play mulch and hit a land and then play splinter fright. Or I could play a festerhide boar. Splinter fright. I could also just play juggernaut. Yeah. Juggernaut just trades, but maybe that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna mulch. I might hit my black source. If I don't hit a land, that's bad. It's black source. Okay. Cool. And there are no cards I can take land from the hand. So I'm splinter fright here. And splinter fright kills me in 5 turns, but it's also gonna kill my opponent if he doesn't deal with it. So not worried about that. Could play claustrophobia, I guess. Yeah, things are really not going well. Yeah. But I do have a pretty large spider spawning coming up now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures in my yard. Could wait another turn. Because I don't think 6 creatures is going to be enough. This opens me up to a counter spell, but next turn I have to fire off because I'm getting milled out soon. Although I haven't lost my Cell of Occultist yet, it could be good. Alright. Seems bad to attack here, but who knows. 5-4. Alright. I like this. Block. Trade off. Seems great for me. Creating more spiders. This looks like Unburial Rites, no? Okay. Well, I don't care that much, honestly. Right. There's spider spawning. Getting 9 spiders, so next turn I can flashback it. Okay, lifelink is annoying to be sure, but my opponent is out of cards, so that's a thing. Okay, I'm gonna attack with everything here, and then just flashback spider spawning, and hope that's good enough. I'm not dealing that much damage, but do have a big spider spawn coming up. And I currently have 2 attack steps, so that's good, because I'm getting milled for free basically. I draw 1 for the turn and then I get milled for 2, so should, unless my opponent top decks something insane, should have this. So I'm attacking with everything. Then play. I have 9 mana, so I can just play 2 things. So my opponent needs to top deck something. And he didn't, so I win. Oh, I get to win 1 game. Wow. That is insane. Okay, and at the last possible turn, I get to kill my opponent. That was sweet. I like that I hold off a turn, because probably gave me enough spiders to win. I think if my opponent hadn't attacked that turn, he might have been able to. But I don't really know. This was another recording. I'm just gonna deal with that later. Alright, so my opponent does have a claustrophobia. So I think this card is pretty bad. I'm gonna put in Naturalize, because he didn't have any flyers to speak of. And Naturalize could kill a claustrophobia at some point. Yeah, seems okay. Really hoping for no Ludovic's test subject early. And this hand is decent, but I do have a turn 2 pike, turn 3 scab. And then I have some garbage creatures, but we will see. Okay, we might be playing mulch on turn 2. Well, but then we have to discard. So he didn't have a test subject, that's good. Alright, the lands are flowing now, so I think I just jam down pike, then I can go turn 3 scab, turn 4 mulch plus equip. That could be a thing. Oh, that's a good card. And it's a flyer, so feeling a little bit silly for boarding out One-Eyed Scarecrow. But I do get to start milling a little bit. Did only hit one creature. Makes me a little bit sad. At the very least we can block this with spiders at some point. Maybe. Okay, well, guess I'm not being able to attack anymore. Oh, there's a spider spawning. Could be a thing later on. As I've already said, there are no cards that take away land from your hand, but there is a land destruction spell, so just passing. My opponent could be transforming, but it's gonna be a 5/5 ground creature, so I don't know if that's even better. Play a land and a spider, kind of forcing my opponent to transform here. Okay, well, that sucks, but we do get to discard a creature at least. So we do have 4 creatures in our graveyard. Not terrible. Okay, it's a good card, but alright. Oh, so but I'm still think I'm gonna jam a Kinder Catch here. Okay, I can actually attack. Alchemy is an interesting combination with Pike because it puts a card in the jar. Okay. And it can also randomly mill some instant or sorceries. But right now I have 4 creatures in my graveyard. That's not good enough. I think I could just play a spider. I think that's good enough. Forces him to do something. Equip the spider, I guess. Red could be for like rolling timber or something. Alright. Silent Departure. It's good, but ooh, it's a little scary to play that, but I don't have forever because So I think... kind of tough. I don't know, because if I play Splinter Fright, I'm gonna have like 5 or 6 turns. He's probably gonna spend a Silent Departure though. But if I just play a Spider, he's just gonna bounce it and attack me back. So I kind of want to cast his Alchemy now. And I think I take Naturalize. And equip Pike. And pass the turn. So I can naturalize Claustrophobia end of turn. If it works, it works. Attack with both, I think. Because I'm gonna play 2 creatures afterwards. Namely, Splinter Fright. And Self-Cultist. Splinter Fright almost has to be bounced, right? And if it does, I don't have to worry about decking too much. We also had played Spider Spawning for 5, but that's not good enough. Oh, my opponent milled off this test subject. That's very interesting. It does only have 1 island, so maybe that's why. Alright, I'm fine with that. And I am at 12 cards. I think I mill myself. Because I have a Pike and a Spider Spawn. So but if my opponent had not killed Splinter Fright, I would have milled my opponent. But Sever the Bloodline. Oh, that's probably game. He has this card. It's just beats Spider Spawning on its own. Oh, what are you gonna do, man? Yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh well. Can attack. Only hit for 2, but that's very unfortunate. It's like the Spider Spawning killer. So I play a Spider, and if he wants to kill that, I do have so now if I can draw 2 more lands, I can play Flashback Spider Spawn and have this guy up, so I can fizzle the Sever the Bloodline. That's far off though. Murder of Crows. Okay. That is no longer an option though. So I have to flashback Spider Spawning now, because otherwise I'm just gonna lose to these two flyers. But it's not great. This is not great. This kind of sucks. If only I had one more land. If only I had one more land. I mean, if I don't, I just lose. So, yeah. I think I'm dead. It's very unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, there is a land, it's too late now. I think. Yeah. Quit spider and hope my opponent does not attack, I guess. It's a good place to be. I think my opponent's gonna go for it, because how do you win if you're not going for it? And he also has Silent Departure in his graveyard, so I'm dead. Well, that was a fast draft, and I'm actually a little bit down on playing Spider Spawning deck now. Because I think my deck was good, but it lacked. If I had a Gnaw to the Bone, my deck would have been 100 times better. Like in this instance, I could have gained 10, 12 life and possibly rebuild it, but I didn't have any Gnaw to the Bone, so my deck just sucked. Oh well, what can you do? Try to get a Gnaw to the Bone next time. I will see you for some constructed action soon. I have a Eldrazi deck I want to play, so stay tuned, and I see you next time.